What up? Serial Assassin here, and I got another gameplay and commentary for you. So, the background, gameplay, Terminal, Modern Warfare 3. I'm playing with Uoon and another one of our subs. So, I'm just doing a little sniping. That's just real quick on the background, a little Team Defender. Hope you guys enjoy. But I want to focus on my topic today. And my topic today is talking about being successful on YouTube. And I know you guys are thinking, Serial, what the hell are you talking about? You're not a big channel. You're still small. But you're right, I am. But these are the keys that I'm using to be successful. And that's why my channel's growing. That's why you guys are subscribed to me. And that's why you guys are listening right now. Because I'm doing these things and they're helping me out. So maybe if you take a couple tips, maybe change a couple small things, you can get success too. So here they are. First thing is, when you're doing your commentaries and gameplays, make sure they're entertaining and make sure that you're engaging and energetic. So they're the 3 E's that you need: entertaining, energetic, and engaging. Nobody wants to listen to a commentary where you're talking like this and da 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 da. Nobody wants to listen to you if you sound like your dog just died. And you know what? If you're new to this game, that's understandable. You're going to be nervous. You're not going to be sure what to say. So you know what? Take the time, run through 3 or 4 or 5 attempts to, get those nerves out of your system. Get the the likes, all that stuff out of you, and try to do a nice, smooth commentary with some energy in your voice. So if you're talking about anything, you could be talking about baking, ants in the sun. If you're talking about it passionately, people are going to listen. People are going to want to listen because they hear the passion and energy in your voice. So that's tip 101. You're doing your commentaries, practice, 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 and make sure that you sound like you want to listen to yourself. Okay? So that's tip number 1. And that's mainly just for getting views on your videos and getting people to come in. And if they do come in to check you out, because you only really get one video. If someone comes in and watches a video and you sound like shit or they're not interested, they're not coming back. Maybe not for a while, but chances are they're not coming back. So you have that first chance to make a first impression and make sure that you hit it each and every time you put a video out. Make sure that you have that quality over quantity. Another thing is collaboration. Reach out to other smaller channels, community channels, other YouTubers that, are around the same size, that do the same, kind of gameplays that you do, and reach out and say, hey, you know what? You want to do a little dual comm? Can we do a little, post for post? I'll post one on your channel, you post one on my channel, and we'll try to, just collaborate. And when you get that cross promotion, it'll help you grow, it'll help you build relationships, and it'll help you build towards success in this YouTube thing. Let's be honest. We're all getting to this a little late. If you've started up your channel in the last year, you're jumping on the caboose of the train. People have been doing this for 4 or 5 years, and that's why they're huge, because back then when they started, there wasn't many people doing it. They were in a select few, and if you don't have a lot of options on YouTube, you go with what's out there in the category you're looking for. Nowadays, everybody's trying to be a YouTube commentator. Everybody is trying to get that YouTube money. And you know what? That's fine. To each their own. Everyone has a reason for joining up for YouTube. My reason is I just like entertaining. If the money and the success and all that other stuff comes along with it, great. But my main focus is just to be entertaining, and this is just a voice for me to reach out to other people. So that's my focus. So back to the point, the tips. All right. Tips are, do those collaborations. Reach out to the community channels. Reach out to other small channels that you like. Don't do the sub for sub thing. If you get anything from a PM that says sub for sub, I sub to you, can you sub back? You know what? Don't do it. It's a waste of your time. Well, maybe not always, but most of the time it's a waste, because chances are it's going to be a sub on your channel, and that's great, but they're never going to comment. They're never going to watch. They're never going to like. It's going to be an empty, non-engaging sub. Nobody wants that. Honestly, I would rather have 100 subs and get 60, 70 comments and 30, 40 likes on every video than have 5,000 subs and only get, the same amount of likes and comments. Because to me, That's what you're looking for. If you have that high engagement rate, and that's what I call it, engagement rate. If you have that high engagement rate where 30 to 40% of the people subscribe to you are clicking like on your videos, watching them, and leaving comments, that's what you want. Because when you get up to 10,000, you're going to be getting 3,000 to 4,000 likes and 3,000 to 4,000 comments. And if you look at the bigger channels, yeah, they're getting a ton of views. Yeah, they're getting a ton of comments. But look at the ratio of their average views or average likes compared to how many subscribers they have. There's a big gap there. So I guess what you're looking for is the success rate there is you want to try to be around 30%. 30% is a good number. If you're around 10, that's about average. If you're around 20, you're doing better than most. But 30% or higher, that means you're doing a great job at what you're doing, and that's what you want to strive for. So keep an eye on that, and make sure that if someone leaves a comment on your video, comment back. That's huge. If they're taking the time to watch your video and show you some support and drop a comment, regardless, what the comment may be, positive or negative, reach out to them, drop a response. Take the time to be considerate and respectful for the time they spent on your video. Don't be one of those pompous YouTubers that doesn't respond to any of their comments and just, oh yeah, they're supposed to comment, they're supposed to like, yeah. Don't be like that, because that's not going to be successful in the long run. So, what else do I have? Oh, if you got into this YouTube thing, most people are getting into this YouTube thing because they want the YouTube bucks. They expect to get 1,000 subs in a week, and they expect to be able to make hundreds and hundreds of dollars a week doing this YouTube thing. We're late. We're late on this game. We're jumping on the caboose of this train. It's not going to happen like that overnight. So you got to be realistic about your expectations. Set your goals high. But understand and don't get discouraged if you don't reach them right away. This takes time. This takes a lot of work. So keep your goals realistic, but make sure you set them high. If you're shooting for the stars and you land on the moon, still better than just sitting in the sky. You know what I'm saying? So just be realistic. Make sure you're doing this for the right reasons. Make sure you're doing this because it's something you want to do. Because you know what? If it's something you don't want to do and you're just trying to do it for the subs and you're coming off with a fake persona or something, people are going to see through it over time and you're not going to last. So be yourself, and do it for the right reasons. Do it because it's something you want to do. Have passion about your channel and making it grow. So hopefully these tips will help you out. Hopefully that you'll be able to integrate them into your channel somehow. And if someone's reaching out to you, don't slap their hand away. They may be smaller, but you know what? Everybody started somewhere. White Boy 7th Street, he only had 10 subs at one time of his life. Woody the Gamer Tag, he only had 10 subs at one day in his life. So you got to understand that. And be respectful to those other channels that are just starting out and trying to strive. Don't slap them away because you're bigger than them. That's a bad move. And you know what? We're all considered small channels. I consider anybody under 10,000 subscribers a small channel. So our focus for all of us is to grow, and we're better off trying to do that together. Just remember that. So hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. I hope it helps out a little bit. Hopefully by now you click that like button. And if you're new here, hopefully you hit subscribe. So I appreciate your time. I appreciate your support. Hopefully I was entertaining. Hopefully I was helpful. And I'm out. Peace!